My first love over pretty much any stick and ball sport has been motorsports. It's been, motocross. And then as I got older, like cars. When Hyundai approached me about becoming an ambassador, I was super thrilled about that because I did actually know that Hyundai has a race team. I'm a fan. So I'd seen the Veloster around. I knew that they had just introduced the Elantra N. And when they signed me on, I actually immediately got to go out and meet some of the drivers at Road Atlanta and test drive the Elantras.
Bro, it's so fast. It's like, it's crazy.
In my mind, this has been like a long like manifestation of just like seeing what they have going and just wishing and trying to make it happen in my head of like, I want to be there. Jake and I first met at the Hyundai drivers camp at Daytona. Jake and I hit it off, and eventually I was introduced to Bob, and that's when we found out that the Daily Motorsports team is based in Oklahoma.
But Jacob was like, Dad, I went to the drivers camp and all the Hyundai drivers were amazing. It was a whole bunch of fun. He said, but this guy Jordan says he's from Mustang, Oklahoma. He's like, you need to meet him. So the next day he comes over and I call him James.
We were doing zip lines, and it was like a zip line course, and we were talking, and everyone was saying where they were from, and he happened to be from Mustang, Oklahoma, about 20 minutes from where I live, and we just kind of became friends from there.
He's like, man, I've wanted to get in a race car for like a year and a half. And I was like, well, Jordan, I've got a couple extra race cars at home. We're going to have a couple private test days. If you truly want to drive a race car, you've been so cool to Jake, come on out.
We're going to be at Hallett for some test days. You should come out and hop in a car. I was like, Bob's such a nice guy. I don't know if this is like a real invitation or he's just like being nice.
And he was like, seriously? And I was like, yeah.
That was an easy sell. Called my brother right away and was like, hey, I'm going to come stay for a couple days and go race some cars.
Then we couldn't get the damn guy out of the car.
Ended up doing 323 laps over 3 days.
I think he did 350 some laps in 3 days.
So I'd pull in the pits and they'd kind of check it over, make sure everything's straight and it's good to go. Wheels aren't about to pop off. There's no like wire showing on the tires, and like, yeah, if you want to keep going. That was the thing. They kept saying, if you want to keep going, you can drive. Car's good. I was like, yeah, I'm going.
And he did incredible. And everybody was trying to coach him that first day, and I was like, no. Don't coach him. Just let him go drive. He just needs to drive.
After running, doing the whole in traffic test, the timing worked out where Daily Motorsports needed a driver and Sebring was coming up.
This place, Hallett Motor Racing Circuit, is the most fun you're ever going to have a racetrack. 100%. There is not another racetrack that handles it like this.
Could you come back to Hallett and hop in the Elantra N TCR race car and see what you do? Woo, that's nice.
Basically all I want you to do is go out there and check it out.
Yeah.
So the thing about this car is though, because it's front wheel drive, it's treacherous when it's cold. I would say probably the safest thing to do would be have him go out and run like 5 laps, feel out the track, see if there's any wet spots or anything crazy. And then once he has the car warm, have you ready, he'll come in, kill it, you'll hop in and then go out so you have some semblance of worked tires.
Yep.
So that way you can just kind of get a feel for how the car is.
If you mess up this Elantra, it's almost $200,000. This is not just an Elantra that you go down dealership and grab. This is a full-on race car.
So go ahead and get does he have your helmet on, I'm guessing?
Yep.
helmet and right glove.
Yeah, I think more.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah, super excited. You ever seen Days of Thunder?
Son, when you get out there, I want you to hit the pace car. I want you to be perfect.
That's copyright. Hey, just so you know, the racetrack's not supposed to be this fun, but we like it this way.
This is how it's supposed to be.
The track's a little slippery, so the rear end might come around on you.
Okay.
Just a tad. Just turn it and step on it, and she'll pull you out.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like the SRF. You gotta commit.
Okay.
Just build up to it.
Yeah.
But like you did with the SRF, you'll be fine. We believe in you.
What's the best way?
One foot, and then lift up, and then sit on the bar while you put your other foot in, and then slide in.
Cool.
That makes sense? Step on it. Good job, buddy. That's good.
And of course, the like ego in me, I'm like, yeah, duh, yeah, I'm gonna come, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stroll back in, and I get strapped into this car, and I was terrified. Terrified. Yeah, I can breathe. Yeah. No, come on.
It's all good. We can refire.
It doesn't like to idle with this map in it.
It wants to go.
I'm getting in this car, I'm getting strapped in, everyone's working on it, and that's when you know it's important because everyone is strapping you in it. You know, they're not just trusting you to strap yourself.
Yep. So just don't turn any switches. And we don't have radio, so just use the same one.
I don't want to touch shit.
Power steering, and then the ABS is on dry race.
It's set fine, just go drive.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not taking shit.
You know where the start button is?
No.
Hold that button down, it'll fire. There we go. Alright. Once you put it in gear in first, it's just paddles and brake and gas, no clutch.
So I don't need clutch to take off?
Just to take off.
Okay, yeah.
Just taking off, then after that you don't need it. You don't have to flip or anything. It does everything for you, okay?
Copy.
Alright, man.
So I'm going first?
Yep, first, then you just use the throttle out and go.
You know, Bob's like, hey, don't wad this up.
Never did I expect him to do what he's doing now.
Well, after 23 laps, 2 seconds. 2 seconds off of Jake and Cabot.
Put that in perspective, we were testing last week on a not as good track, to be fair. We were doing anywhere from 18s to 19s.
But it's that consistency of what you're seeing there.
We'll expect consistency out of someone who's on lap 12.
Right.
This
Well,
car?
for the first time in the car.
Really testing and just getting used to the car and the setup. So I didn't think I was even going to do that. So definitely very surprised.
Good job about it, and I like how you've changed your driving style off of one small little bit of info. I told them that means you're coachable, and I'm excited to work with you now because I feel like you're going to pick this car up really fast.
Woo!
Hey,
No, man. Proud of you. That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. This thing is so fun. Thank you.
I like the way you've created an excuse to come home.
Yeah. The generosity of Bob and Jake, like, to just have the faith to put someone in one of their cars and bring them out and kind of, you know, to bring me into the fold like that is, like, I'm forever grateful. Like, you just don't meet people like that.